In this video, we're going to take a look at how to configure the Expanded Rubric Tool to be used for your teacher evaluation rubric. Now, in order to understand the Expanded Rubric Tool, we first have to take a quick look at a teacher evaluation rubric. So I went onto the internet and I simply Googled teacher evaluation rubric, and I came up with this rubric here. And this one comes out of Massachusetts Department of Elementary and Secondary Education. Now, this is a great example of a teacher evaluation rubric, and I'm going to scroll down here into the pages here, and we see the rubric here. A rubric is composed, of course, of an indicator or a topic, and that's normally a topic sentence, like you see here, curriculum planning. And then it's broken down into subtopics. We notice that this indicator of curriculum planning is broken down into 1A, and it is further broken down if we scroll down to 1B and 1C, and then the topic changes to instruction, and that of course is indicator 2, in this case 2A. So our expanded rubric in iWalkObservation is configured to handle your data or your rubric, but your rubric needs to be added to it. So let's take a look at how to do that. We're going to go to the config menu, and we're going to go to expanded rubric. And we notice here at the very first base configuration that we have label for topic 1, label for topic 2, topic 3, all the way up to 6 available topics. That topic, of course, is the indicator topic, and we're going to use the Massachusetts example here. Their first topic is curriculum and planning. So I'm going to go ahead and head here into topic 1 and type in curriculum and planning. The minute I come out of that field, we're going to notice that the first tab has appeared. Now let's just take a look at topic 2. Scrolling down to indicator 2. There's the indicator 2, and it is instruction. So we're going to go ahead and add that one as well, instruction. All right, so now I have my curriculum and planning indicator and my instruction indicator. And we want to start populating our actual rubrics. So let's scroll back up to indicator 1A. When we click on the curriculum and planning tab, we're going to see, of course, that we have an area here to enter into a description of our initial topic, and we have 6 subtopics. So remember, we had the availability of 6 individual topics, and each topic has 6 subtopics. If we take a look at the back at the rubric, we will see that the indicator A, which is curriculum planning, subtopic is curriculum and planning. So I'm going to go ahead and type in curriculum and planning. Let's take a look at what subtopic 2 was. Subtopic 2 in the Massachusetts example is indicator 1B, and it is assessment. So we're going to add in assessment. Indicator 1C is analysis, and I'm going to add in analysis. If I keep on scrolling, I'm going to see that it changes to indicator 2, and so we know that indicator 1 in the Massachusetts example has 3 subtopics. So let's review. We have our topics, and those of course are curriculum and planning and instruction from the Massachusetts example. And we have our subtopics. In this case, these tabs have appeared: curriculum and planning, assessment, and analysis. Under that, we have our look for elements. And of course, from the element, we have our rating scales. Now, our first element here in the Massachusetts example, in 1A, is subject matter and knowledge. So I'm going to go ahead and just highlight subject matter and knowledge, and I'm going to copy that and paste it directly into iWalkObservation. The next one is child and adolescent development. Again, I'm going to copy and paste. And I'm going to keep on doing this until I have copied the entire rubric into iWalkObservation. Once I've got my elements in here, of course, I can copy and paste the description. Once I'm done adding my descriptors for all of my various rating scales for the 3 elements or more that can be found in the first subtopic, I'm going to move to the second subtopic. And I'm going to go ahead and populate those. So this one's assessment. So if I scroll down in my rubric, I find indicator 1B, assessment, and then of course I find my indicators. Same thing, I'm going to go ahead and populate or copy and paste each one of those so that they are present in iWalkObservation. Of course, I would continue to my third subtopic and I would populate that as well. Once I have added in all of my references to the first topic, I will move to my second topic and add in subtopics there. Again, scrolling down to indicator 2A, we see the first one is instruction, and indicator 2B is learning environments. Working in the same fashion, I see that these 2 subtopics have appeared, and I'm going to go ahead and begin my copy and paste efforts into iWalkObservation. Now, of course, I will continue to work through this until the entire rubric is filled, but let's take a look at our work so far. If I was to go back to iWalkObservation and go to Expanded Rubric, selecting, of course, my teacher, the email will populate. You'll see that what we have added in the Configuration Center is already present. I have my comments box where I can write my narrative comments as the observation is progressing. And I have all of my subject and subtopic tabs here with each one of the indicators or elements and their rating indicators. As I'm observing, I can simply tap into the topic and subtopic and take a look at my rubric and make some decisions about where it is the teacher is falling in the rubric and writing comments about my decisions and my observations. You'll notice that the narrative comment section remains intact regardless of the subtopic that I choose. However, if I change topics, the comment section will change as well. This is a quick look at creating or adding the expanded rubric to your iWalkObservation toolset. It is possible to enter that data on a computer and transfer that data to your iPad or to a colleague. To do that, you would simply go from the main menu to the configuration menu and click on Send Share Data. In Send Share Data, you would select the expanded rubric customization and send that to your friend or your colleague or your iPad at their email address and click Send. This will send a small file to them which they will use to input your rubric data and information into their toolset. If you have any questions, please never hesitate to email me at kevinc@iwalkobservation.com.